Y'all ever hear about Zelda CD-i? You know, like my boy and dinner and the whole 9 yards, that kind of thing. We're gonna be engaging in some of that. You know, I'm getting so old that like I'm the only people perpetuating this stuff. It's not relevant, or you know, the old guard like me. So, you know, I get thinking that's like where we get all nostalgic. And back in my day, it's all out of like fear and loneliness of being left behind, right? Like you have to keep reminding people about the thing you liked, otherwise you don't exist anymore, yeah? I don't feel that way. I'm just making a very clever observation on how people become sad and jaded, right? Squadella, we're off. You know, people like unironically bash on this stuff for it looking stupid and like corny and lame. But I don't know, bro. Or no, I do know. I don't have to say I don't know. I really like the cartoons in these games. They're really funny and quick to the point mostly. Cause like, yeah, like they are not wasting my time with any of these storyline intrusions. They are like a pure enhancement. They just introduce shit, or like make something more than it would be otherwise, like a boss fight or your interaction with a lower tier character. They'll have a funny cartoon interaction to like really make a moment out of it. So what are we doing? We're playing turbo mode apparently. Like Jesus Christ, you ever play the CDI games? They were really slow. You know, you moved way slower than this. But the thing with those games is that they had a lot of like good sensibilities, or you know, good ideas that were buried under like constraints of the hardware. Or I mean, I wouldn't call like the weird pacing they decided to settle on for the game as a hardware thing. Or maybe it was. Maybe they were like, shit, does anyone want to play through a tough game when the controls are fucking dog shit? The controller is fucking dog shit. You ever see the CDI controller? It's like you hold it in one hand and it's like the stick is at the very top and the buttons are like in like a diagonal square around it. It's like a TV remote, but like they like wanted you to also play video games with it. It's fucking strange. It didn't really work. So maybe them making the gameplay really kind of slow was to like acknowledge that, okay, this would be like really frustrating otherwise, right? But the trade-off is that the gameplay was frustrating and boring, you know? So I'm really glad that this fan-made PC remake that we're playing, I'm not playing the fucking CDI original. I could go dig around my closet and pull it out for you. I was a privileged white boy who had a fucking CDI for some reason. I guess my fucking family were like, oh, technology, let's buy it, because we have resources. Why not? Resources that are expendable. You have a shield in this game. You just, it's like the classic Zelda. It is a fucking Zelda game. These guys acknowledged that the shield exists. Exists. That was a great cutscene. I learned what like my mission is, and that like, oh geez, I need to like do something to like save this chick. So why are we playing Faces of Evil? Well, a couple weeks ago, the fan-made successor game, you know, the guy who made this remake, they also made a successor game to the CDI games, because they also see the vision that, you know, the games have value, and they were like, oh, I want to make a game like that still in this day. And so they did. They made Arzette, the Jewel of whatever. And I played it, and I was like, you know, damn, that wasn't as good as Wand of Gamelon, the other Zelda CDI game. Because, you know, I played the remakes, and then I played Arzette. And after playing the remakes, I came to just really like these games. More so Wand of Gamelon. So we're playing Faces now to be like, is Faces of Evil any good? Because it's, like, my current headspace is that it's a little less interesting than Wand of Gamelon, because it stumbles. There's a little more grinding in this fucking game, if you can believe it. And the simple appeal of these CDI experiences is held back a smidge. By that kind of shit. Like the simple enjoyability of, like, running through these simple levels and, you know, doing the quick cartoon experience. It's not as fun because you have to go back to the ice level and grind for snowballs, or like the action is not as tight as Wand of Gamelon. But maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe now that I've played Arzette and like didn't really like that game, I'll play Faces and be like, damn, Faces isn't that bad because I have like, okay, like Arzette wasn't even that bad, but like, yeah, I just want to see if Faces has more to the surface, or you know, like it's probably like. It's enjoyable, but a little less so than Wanda Gamelon. But it's been a while, so we're gonna replay it. Also, this is a fun little nugget. In Wanda Gamelon, there's like a fucking boulder that takes like 10 bombs to blow up for some reason. This is like the same situation, except it only took 1. What the hell's up with that? Oh, I can't engage with this challenge yet. It's fucking dark in there. So the thing I really like about these games is that they are like strictly adventure games. They really remind me of Ratchet and Clank, where like, you know, you're just given this like random like map screen and you like unlock it as you play more of the game, and you have to like, you know, get items to interact with more and more of the world, and you got to put the pieces together like, I can't go there yet, let's go here. And it's this quick game of deduction and figuring shit out, and we're gonna leave and come back because I lost a health point, and this game doesn't fuck around. Or maybe it does, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people complain about that the fact that you have to stab to pick up rubies, because they're called rubies in this game, not rupees. And you know, there is a remastered mode where, you know, you can just walk into rupees, but I don't know, I've kind of become like attached to a lot of the decisions in this game. Like the enemy encounters are pretty simple, but the fact that you have to like you have to whiff a strike in the air to like pick up rupees kind of makes the enemies more threatening, because like you might just fuck up on dealing with an enemy because you're trying to pick up money. So picking up money isn't as thoughtless as it would be otherwise. Is it a perfect solution? No, it's a bit of a roundabout way to make combat encounters more interesting, but I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, there's many ways to make a video game. You climb ladders really fast in this game. It's just as fast as your normal movement speed. I'm imagining like, you know, shittier video games that like it's just really slow for no reason. You can jump up the ladder too, so it still feels like you're in a lot of control. That's really what video games are all about, baby. Feeling in control. It's a Goma! We just get a free sword for that? Cool. I guess. I don't remember how you got the better sword in Wanda Gamelon. I think you had to do some shit. It's the beam blade too. You had to. I'm pretty sure you had to do some shit to get the beam blade in Wanda Gamelon.
Keep going, boy. You're doing real well. Once you get rid of Ganon, we can get back to fishing.
What humble people. Yeah, these like CDI experiences, they're just like strictly improved in these ports, and you can really just enjoy the quick and the simple enjoyability. In the original games, you had to sit through like 5 seconds. It was this like annoying little delay between all the cartoons. And that didn't need to be there. That was just obviously a technology thing. But in this port, immediate.
Right from the crater till I boarded the vent. Used a skull for a latch and not one Dyra's figured it out.
What an interesting, like, we got some variety to the encounters here. I didn't come in here and get a key. I came in here and got a tip. I'm gonna leave the room and come back, because I've turned on the 3 live system in this game, and I don't want to run out of lives, you know? Am I circumventing the challenge by doing that kind of shit? Well, you never know what kind of tricky shit will come in your face and Wanda Gamelon, or Faces of Evil. It's a rough little game around the edges, so... So here's what I was talking about, the grinding. There's enemies in this game specifically that can only go down from fireballs or snowballs respectively. And, you know, there are situations where you run out of these things, and it is most optimal to grind. Arzette has a very similar system where, like, there's certain enemies that can only be dealt with by certain things, but it's like a fake system, because, like, you get the resource to deal with enemies by fighting enemies. So it's somehow worse than the one in this game because, like, it's not as annoying, but there's like less thought going on. At least in this game, like, you're preparing, you know? It can be annoying, but the system in Arzette is just like nothing, and that ain't cool. We don't like non-gameplay, non-decisions. Nuh-uh, no siree. So yeah, fireballs and snowballs. It's an interesting relationship, these CDI games, because Wanda Gamelon doesn't have you do any such resource management. I think the intent was maybe to make that game easier, which gets me on a certain rabbit hole train of thought where I'm like, the game where you play as the girls easier, what are they trying to say? Probably nothing, because, you know, back in that day, weren't most gamers little boys? I don't know, they probably weren't trying to make a girls game, but it's just a funny coincidence you can poke at. Playing as Zelda, you have an easier time than playing as a man's man like Link, who's portrayed as like stupider and less confident than Zelda. You play Wanda Gamelon and she's like ready to throw down and like kill people. And she's really cool in that game. And Link's just kind of an airhead. It's fucking funny. Oh shit. I can't crouch right now. Okay. Yeah, to go to the menu you have to crouch. Shit. Bombs are like really good in this game. I really like them. How they just like destroy the whole screen. But it's another like being awareness kind of thing, because you don't want to just waste your bombs, because you never know when you might need them for like, you know, a fucking boulder in your path or something. So it feels like a cool decision, like you acknowledging that, okay, I can get away with using a bomb here, and it feels rewarding because you get like immediate like results, like everyone in the room blowing up. Arzette bombs kind of sucked. They didn't feel very strong. Man, what a pretty fucking background. I feel like I'm at a Chinese restaurant or something, right? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm an American. I have no culture. This is my recognition of the culture. This kind of kooky waterfall formation. This isn't fucked up non-conventional gameplay challenge, right? Like where in the artistry of the background am I supposed to climb? It's actually not that bad. You just kind of like flail around and it works out. But it's an interesting like challenge in big fucking air quotes. Are these things like floating to my X positions? Or Y positions? X is left and right. That is a funny coincidence, because in Ocarina of Time, the fairies try to stay on level with you, so you can touch them. And the fairies in the Faces of Evil game seem to be doing the same. I don't know what the one in the upper corner was fucking doing there. It was flying off screen.
We know you can beat Ganon.
Wow, what cute little creatures. Let's get another look at them. They look psychotic and they have cool dresses on. All cloudy and shit. Here's some water of life. Yeah, they have you encounter fairies in Arzette, but they really ham up the joke that they look crazy in this game. There's a lot of references in Arzette, you know, some subtler than others. I think most people can play Arzette and just enjoy it for what it is. But, yeah, why are the fairies in that game just, like, psychotic? Is it funny for people who don't know the joke that, haha, they look weird in this game? I guess it's just a funny novel encounter at that point on its own. Oh shit, it's not over yet. I'm trying to, like, shoot out the ropes and get value out of my resources, but, like, I guess, you know, it's harder to, like, attach a thing, like, to a cliffside. Another gnarly thing about these CDI games is that, like, every room has its own fucking, like song, and it's, like, an iterated version on the song, like, you were hearing in an earlier part of the level. It's kind of fucking nasty. In, like, an obvious good way, I mean. Like, oh, damn! Unique backgrounds, unique cartoons, unique music. They were really showing off that CD technology.
I may be old and ugly, but I still know a few tricks.
Show me your tricks.
Grappleberries. I'll show you a good one.
So, the CDI games have backtracking. You know, I have to run through, like, that whole level to, like, just show this chick some grappleberries. You know why that's okay? Because the levels are really short, and it's not hard or too time-consuming to, you know, run through this shit. In Arzette, the successor game, if you haven't played Arzette, I'm just making comparisons to, like, a game you probably don't give a shit about. I'm just, like, venting, because, like, I wanted to like Arzette more than I did, and I was just like, damn, how do you you made the CDI games, the CDI remakes. I thought the guy would have, like, you know, had this shit down pat. Like, what was the appeal? But yeah, in an effort to make like a more interesting platforming game, I suppose. Yeah, the levels in Arzette are longer, but that just makes the backtracking more annoying, because, you know, you have to walk through these inevitably bigger levels just to, like, show one person a trinket, and it's like, you don't want to do that. It is time consuming. Yeah, part of the challenge in these games is just fucking perceiving where in the fucking level you can walk. I don't think I should be here yet. I don't even have the fucking, the lamp that I can fill with lamp oil. I've gotten this whole video without mentioning MORSHU, you know, the legendary character. I'm just gonna kill myself. That's a gameplay strategy. These blue bats are fucking scary, dude. They have, like, human faces and shit. And these monkey-looking things are, like, whatever they are. These snow monkeys, they look like they got human faces. Some scary critters. Yeah, I like the 3 live system. You don't have that when you play on not remastered mode, because I guess the assumption is that these games are annoying to play and unwieldy. So, you know, remove the lives. But the levels are so simple, I feel like, you know, you need to have a little bite for there to be interest and drama. Otherwise, you're just going to get bored with the game, because you can keep skull bashing your way through the whole experience, and none of it fucking matters. Oh yeah, I didn't run through the fucking beginning level. There's a cool little tip system in the game, which I think is fairly reasonable. You know, it kind of just points you, reminds you on the key high points, like, hey, this level has this NPC in it. You know, in case you forgot, because, you know, there's a lot to remember, and I'm a busy guy, you know? I can appreciate that. Yeah, the beam blade is cool, but losing it feels bad. Wait, didn't I already run through this? I have amnesia because I'm talking and trying to play the game at the same. Oh no, I didn't. Maybe this is one of those challenges I'm supposed to just, like, put up with anyway, even though I can't see anything, because it's the early game. What do you guys say, MORSHU? Or fucking Guanum?
Look and see Goronu. Wake up, sleepy bones. Find the living and cut their
Fucking so many iconic vocal performances in these games. You know, it was a fun part of history, like people, you know, collectively making jokes about these games and shit like that. But it really did give them, like, you know, like, haha, these games suck. Like, that was the perception. But, like, you know, they're not that bad. Or, I don't know, maybe they were that bad. Because the CD-i cost, like, a shit ton of money for no reason. And this was what you were paying for. You know?
hideous, but after a year
Yeah, I didn't pay for this remaster, so maybe, you know, I'm a little biased. Damn, what a character. I just want to fucking, like, cut him in half. Dude, the fucking music in this game, dude, it is so good. Let's get through this combat encounter. You know, platform games have always struggled with boss fights, so Faces doesn't even try. Or, shit. Can I even fight this guy? Oh, that did damage, right?
you can't kill me. No. No. No.
I wonder if snowballs did damage. I'll never know now because he died so quick. Whoa, I get my health back. I'm stronger because I've overcome adversity. Bell. Oh wow, it's pretty arbitrary, right? Like, you beat a level and you just unlock some completely unrelated place. Could there have been a system to more logically unlock levels? Perhaps. Arzette introduced something like that, where, like, the point of the game was you were running through levels and tagging these, like, light poles that, like, destroyed the veil. That was, like, fogging the land. So it was, like, justified while you were, like, unlocking new places and shit. You know, that's a good improvement, I would say. Bell.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
It's like looking at the Mona Lisa. Just that sequence there. Let's use all our money so we get to see him say, "Sorry, Link. I can't give credit."
I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
Legendary. Unforgettable. And it's always funny when fantasy environments just inject lingo from, like, the real world. Credit? There's credit systems in the land of Hyrule? Or, fucking... Where are we right now? The Faces of Evil? Where are we right now? Korodai, yeah, the Isle of Korodai. What kind of fucking fan am I?
See how Harlequin captures Coridians?
I'm sure you'll show me.
Do you
Ooh.
know what it means when you lose your last ruby?
Faces of Evil making a commentary on gambling, and this guy's turning wolves out of... I got nothing. Let's listen to the evil clown music. This is a classic thing in the experience of Zelda CD-i, like, jumping onto previous platforms. Like, that's part of the challenge, fucking not doing that. Isn't that fucked up? I'm kind of into it. You know, obviously, you know, you're probably better off making more genuine combat encounters, or, like, platforming encounters, like, genuine stuff. Like, I don't think the intent with this was to create challenge. Like, they're trying to just, like, create an interesting looking place to walk through, and by happenstance, it's, like, fucked up. If you try to jump, you, like, end up where you were before, and it's this whole thing, like... It's bizarre. But, you know, I can't really get the experience of walking through paintings. Like, you know, usually in platform games, you're, like, walking through, like, Block World, Mario 1-1. This is cool looking. And it's not wasting too much of my time with how brisk it is. So I'm okay with it being weird. Because, again, it's not wasting my time, at least. If this did waste my time, then we'd have a problem. Ooh. Yeah, you don't get too much value, seemingly, when you just have to wait for the bombs to explode. This looks like the kind of place I would get value out of the rope. This is just like a plus side of like them not making traditional platforming levels and just like actually drawing all this stuff. Look at this fucking place. It's not just like repeating sprites. It's like meant to look like a place, and it's so like visually distinct and shit. Can I walk in this? Isn't that fucked up? Just, like, immediately different music. You know, usually you have to go to a whole other level to get that kind of luxury in a video game. This thing was always fucked up to me. Like, it feels like you're walking around on, like, a pig version of, like, that Operation game or something. Maybe that was the intent. Well, okay, I guess I can go down. But you know, it makes sense. That's a chain, right? It's just part of the challenge, man. Like, perceiving what the fuck you can interact with in this game. How do I get down in that hole? Oh, I figured it. What the fuck? Very strange moments of, like, real life. Maybe not real life. I don't know. I've never been in, like, a sewer. Just, like, you know, the quiet wind ambience. When most of the game is, like, bombastic fucking, like, action music and stuff. The end of the game, the final rooms in both the CD-i games have stuff like this too, where it's just, you feel like you're suddenly in Silent Hill. Huh. Can I even climb up here while all the fucking rocks just annihilate my ass? Nope, I guess that was quick. So, wait, what? Yeah, this is non-intuitive, right? There's like a fucking gate in your way and you can just like phase through it. What the heck? Again, the faces experience. Just hit the interact key on shit. You know, you ever play like a Resident Evil game and you go in a room and you just have to like mash interact and everything? It's like, oh cool, I got an item. It's part of the adventure game appeal. Yeah, we gotta do this challenge all over again, this room. Isn't it novel how, like, there's a little variety between, like, the limited use fireballs and snowballs? Like, this is kind of a spread shot thing, and it, like, pierces enemies and stuff. And the snowball arcs. You know, those have fringe utility in their differences. Not bad, not bad. You know, I still would probably feel not inclined to use those things because, you know, I never know when they'll be mandatory. But, you know, maybe like the bombs, I can, you know, start thinking a little more about the game and feel like an expert and feel rewarded for, you know, like, oh, I can use my items and, you know, the game isn't so stingy and you don't have to grind. I haven't had to grind yet. You know, I'm just playing the levels. I'm getting my ass kicked. Let's get out of here. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. This is a nightmare. No more fun and games. Okay, a few more games. You know, I was gonna do the thing where it's like, I can't talk, I gotta get serious so I can pull through, but... Yeah, fucking... God! Yeah, I think this is like... You know, this was like how the base game kind of operated. Just like, fuck it. Enemies up the ass. And if you play in remastered mode, you have to deal with a little less of that. What the fuck? Where do they want me to go? There's no use pulling out the AVGN anger card, though. Because, like, things can only be angry if, like... Or, like, you can only really get mad at a thing if, like... It's like being annoying and wasting a shit ton of your time. This ain't. I got up here pretty quick, but, like... What do I do up here now? Like, I kept thinking, like, I gotta jump on the right, but why did I assume that? There's just, like, a pillar over there. Is there, like, something I could fall on over here? Hmm. Maybe in the mouth? Oh. What? Okay. That circle in the middle there was a door.
But let's have fun. Anyway.
Gamma ray noises. I'm navigating a labyrinth of madness right now. What does the bell do? It's a time stop? Did it cost rupees? Probably. That's usually the gameplay balance of this shit. Like, special weapons and stuff. You know, they cost rupees. Yeah, the faces in the Zelda CD-i experience. If you're ever, like, stuck on, like, a platform, it's like, how do I get down? Just walk all the way left or right. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, those bombs. Ooh, an enemy I could just kill normally.
Lucky shot. Golly.
Golly, I just fucking killed a guy. Oh, well. It's interesting, this, like, environment. Like, is this just a background thing, or was the fight meant to involve these, like, moving kind of platforms at one point, but they didn't really know how to do combat encounters, so it's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, this guy's weird. He feels like he's from a different game.
The stars are made of ice. Thus, the night is cold. Bring the crystal from Saragon, and I will prove the light of ice penetrates more than fire.
You know, playing this game, it really has me thinking Arzette was a successor to it more than, like, Wanda Gamelon specifically. Because, you know, again, we're at the very end of, like, a level. And there's just, like, this dude we can interact with. In Wand, I feel like the characters you were interacting with weren't so often at the dead end of levels. Again, it's not going to be too hard to get back through here, but still. Isn't the memory challenge the most interesting part? Like, running back through the level is not ideal, unless you're going to change it, which they're not going to do. So, there's really no need in stashing these guys all the way at the end. Or making it arduous to, you know, interact with the adventure game stuff. So, yeah, I'm just saying, why did Arzette choose this as the path? I just opened a can of root beer. Because, you know, I've cursed myself. There's like this clip from Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, where this goblin fucking character is talking about root beer. And they're like saying, oh, this shit's gross, who would drink this? But the goblin dude's like, if you drink enough of it, you start to like it. And they're using that as like a metaphor to like talk about the government that's like taking over their place or whatever. But in actuality, that is how root beer works. Or soda, or sweet things in general. You know, or fetishes, or bits, or anything. You know, if you just do a thing long enough, it becomes normal. Drinking soda, and your brain is like, yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like Fuumoco.
Look how Militron makes his warriors.
Worthless Caridian.
This dude.
Be hardened with fire. Go and kill.
The way they arrange these cutscenes is maddening. Or the composition, it's really wild, you know. They just like they jump around from perspectives, showing these characters doing things and pointing their fingers and shit. I'm pretty deep in the game, right? Where the fuck is the lamp? You know, I've got all this lamp oil, but no lamp to put it in. That's like a man without a dog, or what's the saying? Oh no, it's another boulder that takes a fucking unreasonable amount of bombs to blow up. What's the point? The point is to, I don't know, fabricate gameplay depth? Like, oh shit, gotta go get some bombs. I already had some, so I guess I could feel satisfied. Like, oh yes, I'm a master planner. I'm a master planner. I brought ropes and shit. I think these, oh okay, they're bomb walls. Or bomb blocks, I don't fucking know. I thought you needed the power glove or something. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh, I gotta find out how far I can walk. Ooh, that didn't stop the enemies. Let's use the snowball. Maybe it's stronger. Oh, fucking this shit again. Ooh, it has no effect at all. That's no good. You know, the fireball. You know, that makes sense. You know, if I threw a fireball at someone, that, you know, that would hurt. A snowball, that's just kind of like, you know, I get it. But, well, time to start mashing the interact key and hope I fucking am going somewhere, because I don't know where I'm going. There we go. You know, just enjoying the music, you know. So these are Militron's servants, huh? But they were regular people once. And to do the things we gotta do. Is that a gameplay hint that you need snowballs to kill him? Oh, no, snowballs are useless. Why was there ice there?
My goodness, this is awful.
I'm pretty sure that cartoon is reused before this game is over. Which, stuff like that went in part making me appreciate Wanda Gamelon more, because there's no reused footage. You know, it's inevitable, right? The cartoons are probably, like, expensive, harder to tie in with the gameplay. You know, you gotta tell the guys, hey, I need a cartoon for this fringe situation in the game, and, you know, it's easier to just, like, reuse shit. You know, that's just harder to plan around. I just appreciate Wanda Gamelon for, there's no, like, cracks you can notice like that. You know, like them reusing a cartoon. You have to equip the helmet? What does it do? One big leap. But it costs money to use, I think. Yeah, and Wanda Gamelon, a lot of these upgrades are the same. They just, they look different. I was gonna say it reminds me of the Oracle games, but the Oracle games genuinely have different items. In this game, it's kind of like the same items, except they look different. Like, Zelda's version of that item is like a cloak or something that lets you do the same big jump. Alright, let's play detective. Seriously, where's the... Okay, I haven't gone here. Glutko is a one-eyed, mean, green, Caridian eating machine. That's gotta be custom dialogue. Because, you know, these hints are custom. They weren't in the base game. So take that as caution and advice. What a well-worded hint. Oh man, there goes the beam blade. But I can take this level on my own. You know, it's just simple and satisfying. Like, you whack guys and they die in one hit and it feels good. The sound effects are nice. The animations are quick. Like, you can have like a lot of subpar gameplay slide by if it just like, you know, feels good in like a surface level, and I'm doing enough interesting stuff otherwise. You know, I'm just gonna jump over this guy. You see that shit? I'm using resources, motherfucker. A lot of ways to make a video game. You don't need to get X right if you can get Y right, you know, that kind of thing. Locked. Ooh, is this a kill all the enemies room? A lot of these types of like water mountain formations, is that just the kind of place Korodai is? I've never been there. Oh shit. The mighty bombs. Oh no, the key's just over here. You know, there's no... I think there's a few kill all the enemies rooms in Faces of Evil. But again, the gameplay interaction... Or again, I don't think I've said it. The gameplay interactions are so simple that, you know, if you're put in a situation like this, it's like, okay, what could the game possibly want from me? I figured it out, easy.
Where are you heading, partner?
I'm going to fight Glutko.
Don't fight
Link is funny in that he looks different in like every other scene. His hair color is like a different shade of brown sometimes. Again, with that like visual cohesion thing, I don't think Gamelon has that problem. It is very cohesive.
Where are you heading, partner?
I mean, this game's cohesive, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you know, fucking, there's no cartoons where suddenly the characters look off-model, like we're watching Steven Universe or some shit, right? Shoutouts to Steven Universe. I don't actually... I'm not gonna go into a tirade about Steven Universe. Where the fuck are we?
Through the eye of Glutko lies the shrine of Korodai.
This Guanum guy's insane. His voice actor's like... I love these guys. No one's putting in a bad performance. They were hamming up the cartoon thing. What's a Daira? I think there's at least one other character that mentions an animal. A Daira. So I guess it's this Coridian culture that I'm not privy to, because I don't live here. I'm merely an interloper. These fucking ropes, you know, not coming in clutch when I need them. I guess I'll just backtrack, you know, it's not that big a deal. Through the eye of Glutko. Oh, this shit's scary looking. Link is like so small. Also, we're at the club. Through, yeah, feed him. Yeah, I've played Zelda games. I wonder, yeah, again, I wonder if they had, like, greater gameplay ambitions, but they had to settle on just literally throwing a bomb at him. It wasn't like a timing thing. I didn't have to wait for him to do, like, a open your mouth attack or anything like that. They could have done stuff like that, because, like, there's a few encounters in... Oh, God, I have to leave and come back now, because this shit... You fucking... Come on, man. There's like one... Wow, my god. They put this here so I could kill myself. Come on. Because you can't rope back up here. It's not like that kind of formation. Why isn't it, though? I feel like there's more... I remember getting more value out of my rope. Oh, you can jump back up here. So the answer isn't always suicide? Damn. That's deep. I'm gonna kill myself anyway, because... Look at that, I'm back in the map. So, yeah, you probably shouldn't do stuff like that in your game, where... You know, this whole, like, needing more than at least, like, 3 bombs to open a thing. Like, why? Why are you doing this to me? This is a fun little feature of the, you know, the mod. Or not the mod, it's a fucking custom gameplay. PC port. Oh yeah, this place. Like the first area in the game. Did I get, like, what I need to interact with this place yet? Oh yeah, you need fireballs. But, like, I don't have too many fireballs, so I guess we'll go farm for some, right? Where's an easy place to farm for fireballs? God, I can't immediately... I don't immediately know. Maybe I could just tank the hits and run past the enemies? Let's try that. And that's an irrefutable, not good thing with the game. This whole grinding thing. It was good on Arzette to, like, remedy this, but, like, the way they did just made the gameplay boring, you know? Their fucking gun that shot red and blue bullets to deal with the red and blue enemies in the game. Well, I'm gonna use the last one. Well, I guess that's all we need. We didn't need that many, so again, never mind. These guys are still here. I guess I could just survive them, though. They just don't want me using the rope. What's up with that, dude? I paid money for that thing. I should be rewarded. Yeah, check this out. Oh! I'm a Faces of Evil master! Oh, it's this guy. I am the reader, Ipo?
I am the reader, Ipo. If you bring me the book of Koridai, I will gladly read the secret verse.
You see, he put his like finger in front of his mouth there because it's a secret. You know, the cartoon characters are always moving and doing interesting things. The Tokyo Lighthouse. You know, not to be confused with Tokyo. Am I on fucking nightmare mode? Is that part of the challenge of Faces of Evil, and that it's like harder than fucking Wand of Gamelon? Where is the lamp? Once you have bombs and a lantern. I keep forgetting if I've like gone to the fucking right side of the fucking map and interacted with that whole cave system over there. I think my cat wants out of my room. Hold up. Alright, yeah. I live in reality and have things I have to deal with outside of playing video games. Can you believe it? Okay, so... Bombs galore. Oh, this chick's weird. There's like a fucking like anime princess in this level. Hot dog, I want to interact with her. But there's like the evil monkeys in my way. Maybe I'll just walk past them. Or you could just jump past them. Okay. But again, like, you need the lamp. Where's the fucking lamp? I kind of fucked myself over, like, ending up on the lower path. God, there could be, like, bottomless pits and shit in here. I don't know what I'm doing. But I guess I don't need to know what I'm doing. I can just, you know, feel what I'm doing. You know, you ever walk through the darkness in the real world? You know, you kind of just put your hands around and, you know, figure shit out. It can be potentially seen as, like, a waste of resources to have, like, unique music for... you know, such a tiny little room like this. Huh? It's just a free life up? Why does it look like an item I could pick up then? I'm just doing the, you know, the in darkness special. I'm just mashing the go through the doors button in case there's any doors in here, you know? Like, you never know. Oh god, but how do I get out of here? I felt it. I was at the top level for like a second. There we go. I'm a master at this shit. I want to go in that other cave. Was it playing the same like inner music? No, there's two different inside like a cave music. That's like a waste of resources. That's asking too much of your composers for gameplay. You're just like blitzing through. Why are they making me do this? I'm out of bombs again. What the fuck is wrong with them? This is them trying to make Faces more challenging. This isn't challenging. They're like... yeah, this is why this game's not as good as Wand of Gamelon. The gameplay is very simple. So asking you to do shit like this is not conducive to the simple enjoyability of, you know, whacking dudes in this whole thing. Because this is the end point. I have to grind. Because now I need more bombs. And, you know, probably some snowballs too. I don't know. You never know. I'm getting like chump change here though. Because, you know, this game didn't get the memo. Or, I don't know, they probably weren't given a memo. You know, American-Japanese video game relationships back in the day. Or, I don't know, are they still like that? I don't know. But yeah, I doubt the guys who were making these games got too many memos on, you know, character design laws. Like, laws of game design in regards to, like, making a Zelda game. They were probably just, like, contracted by Philips. Like, hey, make a game about these characters. And then they did. And, you know, they probably just, like, played the other games as research. And, Yeah, I doubt they were given books on like what the kind of gameplay it should be like. So that's why it's a little Zelda. It's a little not Zelda. Where was I going with that? Yeah, the rupees are different colors in this game. The red rupee is the one that gives you 1. But, you know, you can't really be mad at that kind of thing, because in Zelda 1, it was like the same damn thing. Like, a blue rupee was 1, and then a blinking blue rupee was like 5. And that's fucked up, right? Okay, so we're at a few dead ends where I have to grind. I need bombs galore for this place. Is there anywhere where I don't need bombs galore I can interact with? The Tokyo Lighthouse. Let's go here. The winded yet good-hearted lighthouse keeper has illuminating gift for green. Yo, why you gotta word it like that? These games love their fucking like stalactites and stalagmites and rocks that fall from the ceiling to deal damage on you. Fucking face of evil, dude. Just die immediately. Arzette has another fake gameplay thing where like there's this side quest where like you have to, there's like a few areas in the game where like, you know, they have these falling rock hazards, and they have this fucking stupid MMO side quest sounding thing where it's like, ooh, can you get me all the variants of falling rocks? Because there's like 3. There's like the brown ones and the blue ones, and they're like, and you have to like attack the rocks to like add them to your inventory. And it's like, I got the blue rock, and it's like, is this the challenge you're having me engage with? Fucking slashing at little pebbles and shit that are supposed to be like filler enemies. It's just like a joke, like. Gameplay like that. Come on, man. This music's nasty. And this woman's nasty too, from what I remember.
You're not afraid of dragons, are you?
Of course.
Link's eyes look weird there, and his hair is not as brown as it was in like that eyeball man cutscene.
You're not afraid of dragons, are you?
Man, those Russian animators went down bad for this chick. This like this what's the word? Fucking cougar? Something like that. I wasn't even listening to what she was saying. I was too busy like looking at her thigh highs or whatever. Fucking forgive me. Or, you know, I'm but a simple man, looking at cartoon characters like a simple loser. But you know, the gameplay is so simple that, you know, I'll just like skull bash my way ahead and I'll be like, ah yes, I figured out what I need to do. I always thought the sparks that came out of your bombs was a hitbox. I've learned that it isn't. Just now. Now would be a great time for the ropes to come in clutch. They kind of did there. Who the fuck is this?
It's mighty dark with all evil about.
This guy's old. Oh my god, the lantern?
Thanks.
Again, in the same level, Link just looks like a totally different guy.
Not many left, Link. There's Drulik round the side.
What do you mean not many left? Like, people to kill? Damn, dude. We're on a mission. Firestone Link. I feel like there's more to do here. Alora the Grieving Widow. An extra special reward. What's with the fucking quotes? Like, bro, she's just a woman desperate for help. I don't know what kind of help, but I'll help her. You know, putting on the thing where it's like, oh, bunga bunga, I'm an easily swayed man who's horny or something. I like the gameplay of the shield that you have to stand still to, like, use it. Because otherwise we have this thoughtless thing where I'm just, like, running forward and, you know, blocking everything. Let's talk to her again. Yeah, what's she asking me?
Dragons, are you?
I just can't focus on the subtitles of what she's saying. I'm sorry. She's just too beautiful. Find my necklace. That's what we're doing. I thought we were like saving lives or something. I'll do it anyway, I guess. But the question is, where am I supposed to go? Spearfish Falls. Oh, there's nothing more here? I thought there was like a cave I walked past or something. You know, like this big hole in the background. It's just my Faces of Evil's like radar going off like, ooh, is that an interactable thing? Yeah, I'm just gonna like blitz past all these enemies because I'm like such a fucking gaming god. I can do that. Woo! This guy like lives with monsters. That's hardcore. I've exhausted this area apparently. I mean, you know, I can always come back to say hi to my friend MORSHU. Isn't it crazy how this guy's not named in the game? Where'd people get his name from? Probably the manual. You know, I have the box. I can get. I'll go check now. Are these guys named in the fucking manual? Alright, okay. I got my CD case for Faces of Evil, like I said. Privileged white boy with rare video games that I'm never gonna sell because they're probably not in pristine quality because I was a slimy kid touching CDs and shit. Right, let's dig through the manual. Are there character names? The sword, the shield, bombs, most enemies, yeah, telling you about the items and shit. How do you earn the rupees that MORSHU wants? The magic pouch telling you to open the inventory, the Triforce, you know, the fucking scrolls that you tag. Newsflash, Zelda is missing. While you've been traveling to Korodai, Ganon has kidnapped Zelda. You'd better get to work. Find Ganon, rescue Zelda, and become the hero of Korodai. Okay, so the manual does not give you the character names and stuff. So I don't know where people got this information, where his name became known as MORSHU. God, this CD case feels so cheap. I felt better like PS1 cases. This one, you know, feels like the kind of like fucking burned CD thing. The kind of case I put my burned CDs in, or my family DVD photo, like scrapbooking kind of things. That's cheap feeling. Maybe it's not supposed to be that way though. I don't know. Like my fucking Wanda Gamelon game has like a sleeve. The CD case like came in. I don't have that for Faces anymore. Maybe I lost it. I believe that. You know, I didn't take too much care of my video games growing up. Where are we going? I've got the lamp now. I've got bombs. Never enough bombs, though. How many bombs do I got? 14? Is that enough to go through the fucking ice level, finally? Let's find out. You know, after buying a few more. You know, you can never have too many. Alright, and it's somewhere... Not this one. Yeah, that's a little confusing, right? Like, fucking they're right next to each other. These are the closest levels in the game. Everything else is pretty far apart, and it's like, yeah, this waterfall-looking place, that's a level. This face, that's a level. You know, the Faces of Evil are all generally levels. But, like, what's this? Like, this volcano-y lake, that's a level, and, like, the smoke cloud above it is a level? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Well, time to jump over this guy again. It's a really generous, non-existent hitbox, I gotta say. Well, I guess now that we have the lamp well, we can appreciate the artistry of these rooms I just fucking, you know, blitzed through before. You know, pretty. I won't look at the other one, though, even though I could have got a health refill from it. Yeah, I've only got so much lamp oil. I can't waste that shit. How many did that take? Literally 10. What an even number. Another bad guys. Oh god, there's a couple of these fuckers. At least they don't like target you. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Before you face the foul fiend,
Link looks like an anime character.
You must conquer Fortress Central, where the treasure of death is hidden.
The what?
Bring it to me. Be gone.
Did I say like an anime princess or queen when I was describing this shit? What the fuck was I remembering? I must be misremembering, or like gelling in my brain the Arzette version of this character, because you interact with like an equally out of fucking nowhere ice queen in that game, and she's like this beautiful chocolate honey, right? You know, she's just like this just beautiful woman who, like, Arzette is a little gay for because she's got, like, blushes on her face and stuff. And I wonder if that's pandering to me, the male player, because I'm like, ooh, I like gay women because I like seeing women kiss each other. And it's like, where are the gay men? I think there's at least one gay guy in Arzette. I don't know, I guess they could all be gay for all I know, but like there's like this old dude who you get like a calendar that has like muscle dudes on it. I guess that's your joke gay man representation, when the flip side of that was Arzette blushing at women. So the spectrum is appeased, and we have gay men and women in the game. Okay, where was I going with that? Nowhere. Fortress Centrum? Oh yeah, it's a little fucking, Princess and the Frog, fucking tangled looking tower over there. I don't know if I'm ready for that shit. Let's go somewhere else first. Is there anywhere else I haven't beaten? This is the place where I gotta give that guy the fairy dust or whatever. I still gotta run through that fucking level again, and yeah, Glutko. Okay. I guess that makes this easy to remember. I didn't, I fought Glutko at Glutko. Let's go back to Glutko. I only have 10 bombs, but I'm gonna hope that that's gonna be enough. Like, that's all the game is gonna ask for at maximum for fucking bombs. Explosives and stuff. What the fuck is with that, like, gate in the Harlequin level not doing this, where there's, like, a hole in it? I was able to intuit that I could, like, walk through because there was a hole, and you're just, like, left to guess in the other level, where there's, like, that same kind of building you walk through. Come on. Or not building, door. Where'd the dude go? I guess they delete him because, like, his conversation is telling you how to beat Glutko. And I already beat Glutko, so, like, it wouldn't make sense. And they don't want to make a new cartoon of him saying, like, way to go, Link, you beat Glutko. So that's just how you do things in video games sometimes. Alright, I'm back, fuckers. Fuckers being this rock. 3, 4, 5. 10 exactly. That's the magic number. Oh god, there's more level here. I hate gameplay. What's with these shark-looking fish, dude? Shark-looking fish? Shark-looking flyer enemies. This is intense. Yo, rope? Nope. I might as well just give up on using the rope. It's not coming in handy as it was in Wand of Gamelon. That's pretty toothless. They give me this at the very end. What's up with that? Oh, hold on. Let's go back down and grind for that. How do I get down? Like, your challenge is arbitrary if you're gonna full heal me. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you kidding me? I'm out of bombs. You exhausted my resource. Okay, I guess we're leaving, because I'll just have him kill me through. Can this guy even kill me quickly? Probably not, right? I didn't see him, like, have any deadly attacks. Okay, I can just walk on him and get myself to... Yeah, this is, like, way less polished than, Wand of Gamelon. There's, like, too many situations like this. Like, I ran through all of this with... I'm out of bombs, and I have to go fucking farm for that shit. That possibility was very mitigated in Wand of Gamelon. It did not happen as often, this kind of shit. I at least applaud, the dude... I mean, the dude, like, offered the remastered mode. Maybe if you play remastered mode, these bombable things that take 10 bombs, they take, like, 3 or something like that. It's something reasonable. I forgot. Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot where fucking Glutko was, but it's at Glutko. I know, there's a few other levels where... I'm not exactly committing these enemies to memory, so, like, I don't even recognize the faces of evil for what they are, like the landmarks of these villains. Didn't I fight some wizard guy in one of these levels? Was that Garonu? Did he have a face of evil? I'll have to look at the map again. Like, is there, like, some wizard guy's face on the map that I haven't been looking at this whole time? I almost let myself get killed by these fucking lip enemies. Oh, God! They're just relentless. I really like it. I thought Arzette was too easy for, like, a lot of it. And then, like, at the very end of the game, they go, like, fucking deathmatch on you. And suddenly the enemy encounters are, like, they're putting you in, like, kill all the enemy rooms and shit like that. It's, like, a combat game suddenly. You see, this is very manageable. If I was playing Arzette and the Jewel of Faramore, I would like be like asked to platform and play through like a reasonably sized like conventional video game level, and it would take too long, and I would grow resentful for the backtracking. Alright, let's throw a bomb at him, I guess. Okay. All that just for fucking, you know, one bomb, and that's the interaction. So where's the wizard guy? Militron. Okay, so like Militron was the knight dude. Is this his face? It looks a little different. I can't recognize it because, you know, it looks slightly different from like the armor I'm familiar with as his crater. Did I go here? Yeah, I did. You know, maybe like a little check mark or something would be nice. Arzette kind of adds that. But it doesn't let you move through the map with a cursor. It's like a standard level select where it's like a left to right kind of menu. And you're not really looking at the map anymore. You're looking, you know, at the bottom of the screen of the, you know, the menu buttons and stuff, which is like letting you appreciate the art less. Although, wasn't I just saying that I'm not appreciating the art anyway because I can't even like recognize these as the villains? I like the cursor. I like the cursor shit better. What did that fucking anime ice queen tell me to do? Go to Fortress Centrum? I got the Book of Korodai. I don't think that does anything though. I think the Book of Korodai. Holy shit! Oh my health! My life force rained death upon me! Oh, those fucking burn enemies. Those are everywhere in Wand of Gamelon. Why is the snowball so useless? It can't even kill the birds. That does not make me feel excited to use like the breadth of my resources. Oh my, why did they do that? Oh my god, this is scary. But I'm powerful. Oh my god, bomb wall again. This looks like a tower from Wand of Gamelon. I wonder if it's like a reused art asset. Or I guess this is a similarly drawn thing. Holy fuck, dude. These hands. I am feeling the fear. This game has instilled fear upon me with like these relentless enemy encounters. I'm about it. You know, I like feeling things. You know, video games are not real. So it's cool to like feel emotion from them. From gameplay. It's impressive, you know? Whoa, 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 what's the goal here? Why is there nothing up here? Why can't I even go up there? Whatever. 2 different rooms? What the fuck? What? My heart skipped a beat because like I wasn't familiar with the lights going out. Oh! I am engaged in like these ridiculous combat encounters. I'm not annoyed at them. If that was the vibe I was getting off. They're doing this again. Can you just walk through these things? Oh, they attack when you jump? Question mark? That's an interesting idea of a challenge. Wow, you go through this room and potentially take damage. Just to spawn the fucking pterodactyls and take damage. Interesting game design. Again. I think Wand of Gamelon, you know, I don't know if the game designers were just like putting in more effort in that game, but like you're able to like appreciate the cracks in these like sloppy made video games. Way less, because they don't do bonehead things like that. What the fuck is this? Is this Zelda?
Hey Zelda, wake up!
What? Link? You've saved me!
Just kidding! Yeah, didn't we kill this guy? Question mark. Oh, no. Do I need, like, fireballs or something to kill him? Even though he throws fireballs? locked. Well, I guess I'm just fucking dead now because I don't have any fireballs. What about the book? No, the mighty book. That only works against Ganon. Ain't that disappointing. Well, I guess it's back to the fucking fireplace. Oh, dude, just end my life, dude. Come on. Oh, fucking blocked it. I just hugged the corner. You know, like I'm the fucking dude from the Blair Witch or something. I haven't even seen that movie. I just know the imagery of that dude looking at the corner. Like, Link, what are you doing over there? Oh my god. Yeah, like, I'm starting to, like, commit the combat encounters less to memory, because, like, I'm just getting a little, like, frustrated. Come on, Link. Get to it. Why is he so, like, eager about this? Does he think the Ice Queen's beautiful, too, like I surmised? Like, this random, pretty fucking anachronistic, like, just princess chick? Or not princess, she looks pretty queenly. But it's just, like, out of nowhere, like... Who lives on Korodai? It's like a bunch of evil people, MORSHU. It feels like a real no man's land. Did I do everything here? Yeah, I've exhausted the area. Oh, I can get fireballs at the MORSHU level. I can't believe this is so fucking funny. I guess this is part of the observational challenge, right? Like, ooh, where can I farm fireballs? Oh, but you need snowballs to make fireballs, so I can only get, like, 7 of these things. You know, if I nail all my shots. Oh, hold on, I got distracted. My cat was licking the door. I guess they really want out this time. Yo, fucking Link's sword is so lame looking. It's just got that L on it. You know, Zelda has the same design where, like, her shield is, like, the exact same sprite, just with, like, the letter Z on it, because, she is Zelda. But, like, you know, we don't associate the letter L with too many good things these days. So, that's a little rough on my boy like that. Although that's very in character. He doesn't even know better. Wow, we can finally appreciate the artistry of this room. You don't need ropes. Is this supposed to be like... Yeah, I guess this is like a morgue or something. Or a morgue? Mausoleum? Yeah. That kind of place. They didn't have to animate those candles back there, but they did, motherfucker. Why am I in here? This is the wrong place. I'm thinking of the wrong level. I'm getting distracted. I came here because I was looking for those fucking fireball enemies. But they're not here. So where are they? Oh my god, I didn't mean to continue. Okay, maybe it would be faster to just beat the level. Because there's like a fucking like Triforce scroll or something at the very top. And that's a bad sign back there. I was just like tanking hits like I didn't care. I'm losing my heart playing this game. Just... taking damage. Why is there a climbable rope up there? There's no way, you know, they're letting me climb it. You know, if I made the game, that's where I would hide, like, the Sky Temple up there, you know, the joke, the Sky Temple. It doesn't exist. There's no Sky Temple in Ocarina of Time. But that was a joke. You know, like, there's secret content they're hiding from you in Ocarina of Time. We're so young and, you know, had faith in game designers, like, that they'd be willing to hide a lot of content from players like that. When, you know, you make content for players to see it, and there's less of an inclination to make it, like, worthy content if you know people aren't going to see it. So that's why a lot of, like, post-game stuff is kind of, like, underwhelming in games, because it's like an afterthought. Here we go. But I guess the expectation was, like, instilled, because, you know, you got, like, the Gerudo training grounds. That's, like, an optional dungeon. They didn't have to give you that. Or, you know, that's pretty good content for what it is. So, could there be a Sky Temple in OOT? Like, something just as good as the Gerudo Training Ground? Little Jimmies of the era. We're led to believe. Why am I talking about this? I never believed in no Sky Temple. I guess I wanted to believe, but I always knew. There's no way, yeah. They're not gonna put anything at the bottom of Zora's domain like that. Like, that's too weird. Okay. Gameplay challenge. I've got the fucking... I got the fireballs. Why did I get fireballs? A trickster creature. Was this the place? Was this the place I fought that wizard dude where Zelda? He was impersonating to be Zelda. I already can't remember because, like, you know, I'm putting less thought in this because I'm just like doing monotonous shit. Like, oh boy, gotta buy more bombs, gotta get more snowballs, instead of just like constantly going to new places and staying engaged. I'm getting less engaged because I'm dealing with subpar bullshit. We gotta get over this, and hopefully the game will get back to just like what it's good at. That was so mean. I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm out of bombs. I didn't need to kill those things, but you know, I guess I just wanted to feel the catharsis of overcoming something. Even if I'm not like showing skill by doing it, I'm just like mashing the B button. It feels cathartic though, because you know, it's a good animation. The 2-frame shot of him going although it looks silly when you're... I just realized it looks like the skeletons are jerking themselves off over there. Oh man. Alright, let's go look and see Garonu. Because it looks like the same fucking guy. Oh, but accidentally went to the healing room. Might as well, right? This reminds me of like a certain level from Wanda Gamelon, except like there's no like pointless alternate path. It's just like room after room of like focused levels. The point of the experience. I wonder if they drew the backgrounds and then they were like, oh, well, we've got to utilize these resources. We have to make these rooms. The artists made them for us. We can't waste them like this. So they just felt obligated to make pointless rooms and shit. Alright, let's kill this guy. Yeah, and it's like the same animation from before, and it's like, why is it the same guy as before? And it's like, it's confusing. What is this? The what? Ganon's lair? Like, Ganon? Already? Was that like his right-hand man? The dude we just took out? And now we're at Ganon's lair for the final battle? I'll go talk to that beautiful woman first, I suppose. Was it weird that I called like the version of this character from Arzette like a chocolate honey or something? I don't know, I guess I'm just being, you know, funny, horny guy again. You know, let me slide. I mean, well, I love women. Gods. That is a weird decision that they hide the lantern, like, pretty deep into the game. You get it pretty early in Wanda Gamelon. That's an interesting difference.
This shield both sword and spear deflects, but cannot stop the vilest curse.
The what?
This crystal makes the shield reflect, cursing the cursor with
Are they trying to be funny? Because that was pretty funny. So what did I get from that? The lightning shield. Okay. Is there anything more worth doing around here? Because, like, I guess we're ready for the final battle, like, if Ganon's house is right there, so let's just, like, prep up. I have a lot of money, motherfucker. Not a lot of snowballs. If only you could buy those. I guess that'd make it feel just as pointless as the version of this feature in Arzette. I don't know, it's tough doing, like, a limited resource that you need kind of thing. You know, you do that kind of shit right and it can be really engaging. Like, you know, planning and stuff, like that kind of satisfaction. But it's very easy to fuck that kind of thing up, which is what we're seeing here. Okay, so like what levels haven't I cleared, I guess? I think we did this place. Well, at least they, like, inform you, like, hey, you need fucking snowballs. That doesn't sound very fun, though, so let's just go see if I could beat Ganon. Invisible enemies won't impede your path, only once you have sufficient vision. Yeah, okay, so, you know, there's, like, that funny cutscene where, like, Guanum's like, you have got the vision to see my house, and it's, like, absurd sounding. Whoa. Time to just mash the B button and hope I can get through this. Whoa. Yeah, Wand of Gamelon does the same kind of challenge where they throw invisible enemies as, like, the final barrier to, like, incentivize you to explore the world and maybe get the item you need to deal with these enemies. But I don't want to do that because the game is doing boring shit, and I kind of just want to wrap this up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, like, brick wall this, because surely it can't be that bad. Cool looking... Cool, you know, Ganon's got a nice place. Who are... Yeah, again, this place loves reusing enemies. This game loves reusing enemies. Feels very unflattering. What the fuck are these things? God. Getting my ass kicked. Does my shield, like, reflect shit? Guess not. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, this is awful!
I'll say, this game stinks! It doesn't stink. It's just, like, way less good than Wand of Gamelon. Doesn't show its best side. The potential of this simple gameplay. Which is funny, because Arzette reminds me of this game more than Wand of Gamelon. Because, you know, that game makes similar fumblings this game does. An interesting thing to choose to iterate on. Or make a copy of. Ooh, required rope gameplay. I'm just taking damage from seemingly nothing. That's scary. These things always look... The fucking, like, entryway into Ganon's always looks so cool. Well, we made it.
Or else you will die.
And not as intimidating as, like, you know, him shout his deck... Oh. I got annihilated there. I guess it's fitting, you know, the Prince of Darkness. Is he the Prince of Darkness? Isn't that Satan? I don't fucking know. I thought that guy was the Lightbringer. Well, let's run through this shit again and, not get annihilated. Because, you know, Ganon's supposed to be easy. You throw a book at him, but I was, like, appreciating the music, and I assumed I was safe. Like, I had the opportunity to do that. But, nah, not quite. And what are these invisible enemies? Like, I'm just imagining some scary fucking ghouls. Like, I've never seen them, because, you know, I never fucking do it. Because I felt the same at the end of, like, every playthrough of this game, where I just don't want to do it anymore. This feels like that shit I was talking about earlier, where it feels like the artists made the levels first. Or they drew the backgrounds first, and then they just, like, cobbled together levels out of them. Because it's like, what is the cohesion of, like, Ganon's lair? We just ran through, like, a fucking Mario pipe level back there. And now we're, like, this looks more in line with the rooms we were in, like, 2 screens ago. But why is it inconsistent? It feels tacky. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god! Let's buy more fucking, you know, more of these things, just in case. Buy some bombs too, for good measure. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little genuinely frustrated, because, like, fucking, you know, I would be the bigger man by shutting the game off now, but diminishing returns, and you know, I can't stop playing the game. My evil twin has forced me to keep playing until I beat it, you know, that kind of thing. So even though I'm not enjoying myself, I can't just, you know, make the call, like, oh, it would be better use of my time to stop playing. Because I already know my thoughts on the game. There's no point. Like, my thoughts aren't gonna change. So, But yeah, here we are. I can't stop. You understand. Oh, God. I might as well kill myself coming up. Or no, this room's fucking... I got killed by the fucking Pokemon looking thing. Like, this room sucks. Like, what is this? This room looks like something from, like, the Harlequin level. You know, the pig guy. I don't know why I remember his name so specifically. I guess because... I don't know. Funny pig guy. When in doubt, spam bombs, motherfucker. The invisible specters are, like, annihilating me. Oh, it's like the early game where, like, the mausoleum shit and the drawers that are platforms. What a bookend. Speaking of bookends... Alright. Oh! Dude, rapid fired my ass. Alright, no hesitation.
No, not into the pit. It burns.
Link looks so determined back there. What a hero. Another interesting thing is that, like, when you defeat Ganon in Wand of Gamelon, it's like the same animation. Like, Zelda, like, does the... You know, she sprinkles the Wand of Gamelon on him, and it cuts to that same shot of him getting sucked into the book world. So it's like... Was Faces of Evil, like, the game they made first? What's up with that? This game feels way less polished than Wand of Gamelon. Or maybe that's just the cartoon they got. Maybe they got all the cartoons in, like, a bulk thing. And they didn't they were making the games at the same time or something, and it doesn't actually mean anything. It's just another interesting reusing footage case. I just also realized the border for this place is really fucking cool looking. These, like, this surrounding skull thing. And, you know, it's just another waste of resources thing. You're in this room for, like, 3 seconds because the Ganon encounter is, like, so nothing. Why are they turning the lights off in here? That feels like an afterthought, where there's no reason to, you know, keep the losing the light feature on in this one room where it's so small, and the point is to have the final battle. That feels like an oversight, yeah. Like, this music is like a cool track that you're only going to hear like 10 seconds of because you just get in and get out. Like, a waste of resources. And there's that same sprite of Zelda that we saw back when she, it was the fucking weird mummy guy. And here we are at the end of Faces of Evil. To reward us, we get this terrifying ambient noise. If you can't hear it, I'm gonna crank it up a bit. Oh shit, I've been paused this whole time. Well, oops, we're at the end of the game now, motherfucker. What's the verdict? Not as good as Wand of Gamelon. Obviously. You know, I've just kind of been reiterating that for the back half of this video. Yeah, it's interesting. I assume these games were made at, like, the same time, because that was the intent. They wanted to make, like, a dual release thing, and they had this cool idea to make a Link and Zelda game. But the ideas were spread thin, and all the better ideas went to Wand of Gamelon. And this game's ideas of, like, maybe having a bigger focus on challenge and resource management, they just reveal the frustrating side of things, where, you know, you end up grinding for shit. And the simple gameplay is not enjoyable anymore. And I really like these final rooms where there's just this scary fucking ambience. It really makes you reflect on the whole experience. Like, what have I been doing this whole time? It's not like these games are horrible or anything. It's just funny to make dramatic, this shit. Like, it's just this mood whiplash where you get all, like, reflective at the end of it all here. This goofy, kind of thoughtless adventure, and hear this sound. It's like, I'm alone right now. Let's put an end to this. You had to hit the gong.
I just saved you from Ganon.
You did not.
Oh, I can't believe this after all that. She doesn't even believe him. Calm, iconic. Him making reference to semen.
The birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful?
You mean the pterodactyls?
As it is written, you, Link, are the hero of Corridai.
I guess that's worth a kiss, huh?
Huh.
I won.
I won, motherfucker. Yeah. In memory of... Damn. Why am I laughing at that? That's a dude died during the development of what, the remaster or the original game? So yeah, it's a great thing. The Dopley dude made these ports because it's much easier to appreciate the highs of these games, you know, the cool quirks and such. No one has to play the CD-i versions anymore. They're just like strictly better. Very cool. Link's voice, hell yeah. I always thought these guys were like uncredited or something, but they're right there. Because, you know, some games like this, I don't think Resident Evil credits its voice actors, you know? We know who those guys are these days, though. This is a unique credit song. I don't think Wanda Gamelon has one. I think that game just ends up reusing one of the random level themes, which is... It's another interesting thing, because, like, usually Wanda Gamelon is so consistent with, like, new things and stuff. You know, Faces of Evil is the game that reuses things. It's illegal to make unauthorized copies. About that. Yeah.
I won!
Ooh, you want me to play Faces of Evil again? More difficult enemies? Makes the canteen unavailable? I didn't even get the canteen to begin with. Nope, we're done with that. So yeah, what's the verdict again? I have more appreciation for the Arzette game, because it's a better version of Faces of Evil, but it's not as good as Wanda Gamelon, which is very funny to say.